Hey guys, so I got a question. So it's Nikki Woods here. And for those who don't know who I am always focused on getting businesses, brands, and authors and speakers, experts, entrepreneurs, those who are really looking to make an impact. I am looking to get them the visibility so that they can do that. And I got a great question that I wanted to share with you. The question is once you get media or you get press coverage, how can you leverage that beyond the singular activity of being on the air or featured in the media? And so I thought that was a great question. So I just want to share a couple of ways that you can leverage media coverage once you get it. The first one is to share on social media. Right? So it's easy, it's quick. Once you're featured, not only can you promote the fact that you're going to be on the media, but then after it's done, you can continue to share it. I always upload my interviews to, even if they're just audio, even if they're radio, but also, definitely if they're television or video, I upload them to YouTube. Sometimes I'll share the entire interview. Other times I'll kind of chop it up and then share different bites. If you see, my articles on LinkedIn, you'll see an example of that. And that's just one way to leverage the media. The other way is to share with your clients. So one of the things that gives you added visibility is to share with your clients that you've been featured in the media, that you are a media darling. Sometimes that will separate you from the competition and really kind of keep those clients in your wheelhouse, in your family. And you can also share with prospective clients because that might give you the leg up there as well. So it really does, media coverage really does give you third-party credibility. And so you definitely want to make sure that current clients, but also prospective clients see that as well. You can write a press release about your press. You can share that information in a press release and upload it to a wire service so that it gets spread all the way out to different outlets. It might be picked up by maybe some smaller media outlets, but it just continues to keep your name out there. You can blog about it. And like I said, if you've checked out my LinkedIn articles, I do this a lot. And a LinkedIn article is really just a blog. But if I say something that I think would be interesting for other people to know, I may chop that part of it up and, do a little write-up around it and include the video for that so people can see it. You definitely want to include any, media coverage in your profile and bio. So that's why you always see this as seen on. If you've been on some major outlets, you include that, on your banner, you put it on your resume, you include it so people can know that you have had that media. You can use it to kind of leverage yourself with other media outlets. So, a lot of times, especially the larger, media outlets, syndicated, those national shows, like people who are tried and true. So if you've done media before, it shows that not only were you successful with other, media outlets, but that you've got some training. You kind of got this down. So it's good to use that in future media outlets as well. You can also, like I said, repurpose it by pushing it out through LinkedIn and Facebook occasionally. You don't have to just share it one time and call it a day. Of course, you might want to change the languaging of it or bring out different aspects of the interview that you thought went well, but you can definitely reshare it. Share it with your employees. If it's more than just you, if you're not a solopreneur, make sure that you share it with your employees so that they can share it out among their channels as well. But it also is just kind of an ego booster to know that you guys are working for a company or you're working as part of a team that is really getting featured in the media. And then definitely, if you are working for a company still and for whatever reason you were able to get some press that, will reflect well upon the company, and of course you want to make sure, because you don't want to lose your job. So you want to make sure that it reflects well, but you also want to make sure that they see it too, because that also could do very well for you in case a promotion is coming up as well. So if you have anything to add, I would love to see them in the comments. As always, I appreciate likes and shares, and I always like the feedback that you give me, even if it doesn't necessarily agree with mine. I'm fine with that. But if you have anything to add, I would love to see that as well. So I hope this has been helpful, and I will talk to you soon.